hospitals you can build off of $30 billion a year that we spend on hair and beauty, $4 billion plus on liquor and alcohol.
$4 billion. Then you go throw plus on liquor, on alcohol, try to make it seem like it's something. So four, zero, zero, hundreds, thousands, millions, 4 billion, I believe that is. If they had the commas in there, I wouldn't have to get myself all up there. Okay, 4 billion on liquor and alcohol. Let's just divide that by 23 million, half the population again. Okay, we're just doing half. Divide that by 23, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 23 million. That means on average, per year, we're spending $173 on alcohol. Man, are you serious? When you think about this, when you do the math on this, I'll do it on here. $173 annually per family divided by 12 months in a year. That means that nigga's getting a bottle a month. Barely, and not a good looking, and not a good bottle either. $15, $14. Not only are you not getting, see the thing is, people are starting to pull these national numbers that they weren't able to pull before, right? And they're trying to make it seem like we didn't in the past build up our own communities utilizing funds. You know what I'm saying? From our own community and our own selves. We've already done that. Black people in the past were relegated to their cities and their towns in order to pull funds from their community. They didn't have the internet back in the day. They didn't have a fucking GoFundMe. They didn't have Susus or anything like that. No, we had black newspapers, black communities, word of mouth, and old school telephone and newspapers. You didn't have too much that you could do, but you know what? They still pulled together money or did their own things collectively in towns and built up many black towns all across the United States that the white folks had to come in and fuck up. So you're gonna sit here and tell me right now, instead of looking at that local number of what people can pull together locally, you just want to look at these national numbers now. Oh no, now y'all niggas is spending y'all's money wrong, you know what I'm saying? Because now look at these national numbers. Nationally, y'all niggas spend $4 billion. $4 billion is a lot of fucking money. You know what I could do with $4 billion? A lot of people can do a lot with $4 billion. But when you break it down, the niggas are spending $15, $14 a month on average on liquor and alcohol. That number doesn't seem so fucking bad now, does it? It doesn't seem so victim blamey now, does it, Mr. Umar? And anybody else out there who says this kind of rhetoric, this is the kind of shit that I'm out here to battle. Y'all niggas, first of all, they don't do the goddamn math. Second of all, they're being hella critical by looking at one number, making an assumption, and rolling with that to all the masters of podcasts and live streams and everything that they do as if they done came up with the perfect solution. You know what? I done figured it out. These niggas spend too much. These are some large numbers. If y'all niggas would give me that, I would do some great things for you. Okay, we would give you that. How about you make a liquor and alcohol company and you can take a chunk of that $4 billion? It's not even hard these days. It's not even that motherfucking hard. I can go white, I can't type, white label liquor, liquor companies, US. Allow. There's ads for it already, so I already know. Create your own brand. Price estimates, overview information, $2,500 for your formula, label approval. You know, you can invest your money quickly right here. You know, and this is good information for y'all. And over time, I want to go more into about all this business shit, but you can easily, slowly go through. And if you don't find you something over here, you can find you something overseas, But you can find you somebody that's got wine, makes liquor, or brewery, whatever the hell it is, and they will make whatever you need, okay? And put your label on it. And if you want to take advantage of that, take advantage of that. But to see and now you can get some of that 3 billion, and then you can take some of that 3 billion and you can put it into something. And that's my main thing. It's not that we don't spend our money the right way. I think the problem is that when we open up our businesses, we're trying to open up these niche based businesses, which is like t-shirts, earrings, you know, body butters, which that ain't a bad thing because we do consume a lot of beauty products. But in other things that cause black people to have to spend extra, something outside of what they normally spend. If you and we as black people can create products that utilize the funds of what they're already spending, then all they got to do is shift that money to you and get your product. But we got to make it presentable. We got to make it nice. That's why I'm not a bad. That's why I don't have a problem with white label, private label. Most of the shit in the stores is white label. Not most, but a lot of shit in the stores is white label and private label. You know what I'm saying? Meaning somebody put their name on it, but it's made by some other company or manufacturers, from electronics to body butters to food to drinks to whatever. You know, so we as a people have to start doing that and take more accountability for recognizing that and putting ourselves in a position to have businesses that are based on in that manner. But to blame us, he's not. I mean, he's just saying spend differently. So what? Not everybody is going around trying to build a school or some of this other shit he's talking about. So just give your money to him. I don't know, man. I'd rather spend the $15 on alcohol.
Do you know how many after school jobs you can provide black children with $4 billion a year? Although I understand the circumstances, I lecture on those circumstances. I speak on those circumstances. Although I understand them, at the same time, I cannot swallow any excuses because we are in a fight for survival. And we can't sit around thinking of excuses for why black men are not trying to be better black men for the same way